Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Geek-Stew, and I'm back outside again. I don't know, I like it out here. You know, my door's a little dirty because, you know, the outdoors. See my cat, she's in there. Dog's over there roaming. But this is part 2 of my cruise vlog. Basically, this is the rest of it. I mean, days 3 through 5. Well, 3, 4, and 5. 5th day is when we got off, technically, because wait. 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, no, 4, 5, and 6. I'm stupid. I don't know how to count. The first video was the first 3 days. And then this video is day 4 and 5 on the boat. And then day 6 when we got off and we actually went to Buc-ee's. Also, Kai, hey. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, guys. That's my dog. I love him. His name's Kai. He's kind of a mongoloid. Yo, baby. Yo, baby. Anyways. This is the rest of my cruise stuff. Some of it might be a little out of order. Like this next clip is like after I ate breakfast. So I'm just going to try and make it to the best that I can. Give it the best treatment that I can give it. Also, you probably can't tell. Well, maybe you can. This is actually a new phone. I actually got a new phone recently. And honestly, I mean, unless I'm like crazy and I'm looking at this weird, I think I look better, I think, quote unquote better. I mean, the graphics are a little better. So maybe the camera is better on these. I don't know. So maybe the production quality will go up. Probably not though. Anyways, enjoy the video. This will be shorter than the last one that was like 45 fucking minutes long. But yeah, enjoy. Like and subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff. I think I have something on my eyebrow. Anyways, enjoy the video, guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? So sorry for the little out of orderness. So basically this morning I forgot to do a video for when let me go mute this fucking TV. Sky Rizzy advertisement. God bless. So again, sorry that I'm shirtless. I do have underwear on, I promise. I actually just got back from the pool. So basically this morning we got up pretty early, went and had breakfast, and then we went right to the pool just because get to the pool a little bit early, then you don't have to worry about other people. Yeah, I'm watching a little bit of TV, and that's a little towel animal. It's a bunny, or supposed to be. So yeah, basically woke up this morning, went had breakfast, went to the pool, and then we came back to the room just now to change the stuff. So right after this little clip here, you'll see my breakfast. I had a breakfast burrito and an arepa. So an arepa is sort of like those are just my clothes back there, don't worry. It's like sort of like a corn mixture, almost like a bread type deal, and that you have a little bit of cheese in between. So at least for on the ship, that's how they make it. I don't think that's traditional arepas. I think traditional arepas are enclosed little things that have cheese in them and other toppings, but what they have here is pretty good too. But yeah, I had a breakfast burrito, had that, and then yeah, went to the pool, had a good time. Really right now we're just getting kind of, cleaned up and whatnot, resting just a little bit since, we were in the pool and out in the sun. Sun tends to drain you a little bit, and also if you're covered in sunscreen, you can see my head's kind of glistening from the sunscreen because I didn't want to get a sunburn. But yeah, so that's basically what we're doing right now. We're just kind of in the room doing that, and then probably the next thing we'll do is we'll probably be either out on the deck just kind of relaxing, or we'll find something to do, some trivia or something. They have lots of stuff to do on the ship on these port days. Today we are actually in Progresso. We're not getting off the ship because we don't want to. We've been to Progresso before. Not to say that it was bad in any way, shape, or form. It just wasn't our cup of tea. Typically, in my experience from these these different ports and stuff, is that if you don't have an excursion planned, which does cost extra money, you don't have an excursion planned, they're not that fun, right? You get off the boat, there's not a whole lot to do unless you have an excursion. But my personal experience, feel free to get off the boat if you ever do, like on a cruise or whatever, and you can go find somewhere to eat or whatever. Just keep in mind that sometimes when you get off the boats and stuff, people definitely try and sell you stuff. They're very pushy sometimes because their bread and butter is tourists who are willing to buy stuff from them. So keep that in mind. But otherwise, it's been fun so far. This is, of course, day 4. Tomorrow's our last day on the ship, unfortunately. Saturday we'll be getting off, and then we're actually going to hit Buc-ee's on the way home. But I'm gonna get out of here, hop in the shower, and I'll talk to you guys later. That guy wins. That guy wins. Even the captain, yeah, he's in there waving at us. That's awesome. What's going on, guys? So, trying to think, what was the last thing that I told you guys I was doing? Well, I think the last thing I told you guys I was doing is that we got back from swimming. I took a shower. So I think that's the last thing I told you guys. So since then, we went out and had some lunch. Well, that was a while ago. I didn't take a picture of the sandwich. But it was a pastrami and tomato sandwich. It was pretty good. Then I went and we did trivia, I think. And then we came back for a little bit, did some more trivia. Then we came back for a little bit. And then we went to dinner. Yeah, that's pretty much all we've done today is trivia and eat. For dinner, did a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna try and always show the menu before I show like what I got. I didn't take a picture of it because I was hungry, but I took a picture of the alligator. Well, I didn't get a picture of the alligator beignets, but I had alligator beignets. It's a savory beignet with some various vegetables and stuff, as well as alligator inside of it with a serrano aioli. Super good. Then I got the French onion soup as well. Love French onion soup. A+. In addition to that, for my main course, I got the chicken supreme poulet farci or something like that. It's like a Carnival 50th thing. It's like something that they've done before. So it's really good. I have no idea what all was in it, but it was super tender, super delicious. Would 100% recommend it. And then of course for dessert, I got the apple pie. Can't go wrong with some good apple pie. But yeah, that's basically what we were looking at today for dinner. I think tomorrow I'll try and get some more pictures. And tomorrow I'll be doing some more trivia and whatnot. But really today there's really not a whole lot that we did, just because we didn't get off at Progresso. I think I talked about it a little bit earlier. But we didn't really have an interest in doing so. We didn't have like a excursion booked or anything. We also didn't really want to go and shop or anything like that. But so we stayed in the ship and did some stuff, swam. It was a good time. But anyhow, I'll let you know if we did anything else tonight. I think we might get some more food later, just because they have room service, so why not? But all right, guys, I'll talk to you in a little bit. right, folks, it is day 5. Yeah, day 5 on the Carnival Ecstasy. Basically, today's gonna be I would say a pretty good day. It's our last day on the ship, unfortunately. Yeah, sad face. So right now it's about 9 o'clock. We're gonna go and do a t-shirt sale. They have a t-shirt sale on the last day of the cruise. So we like to go get a shirt because we like shirts. And sales. We love sales. My wife is 100% correct. Sales are where it's at, man. But we're gonna go get some shirts, and then we're gonna go get brunch. And then after that, we have some trivia related stuff. We were gonna play bingo, but one of the biggest things about bingo is that like we never win. But instead we're going to get some food afterwards, which that's gonna be like at noon, so it's gonna be like lunchtime. But yeah, we've got some good plans today. I'll try and take more pictures, keep you guys involved, but talk to you in a little bit. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So okay, I did a bad thing. I forgot to take pictures of my food. Okay, so here's the deal. When you get sat down and like they bring you your food, your first instinct is not to stop and take a picture, it's to eat the damn thing. So that's what I did, is I just ate the damn thing. But I will tell you how it was. I got the steak and eggs. Normally it's filet mignon and eggs, but I think that they ran out of filet mignon, which is obviously fine. I'm not like some bougie bastard. So it came like with a strip loin steak, still super good. They gave you some spinach and some grilled tomato, actually, which was really good with it. And then in addition to that, I got a side of cheese grits, because now that I'm from Florida, I love cheese grits, love grits. In addition to that, the wife and I shared some banana cream pie. Came with hand-churned butterscotch ice cream. Super good, amazing and excellent. Honestly, some of the best banana cream pie I've ever had in my life. So we just came back to the room real quick because we went and did the t-shirt sale, and I'll show you guys the t-shirt. And also, when we came back to the room, my stateroom attendant had give us a little message, a little heart with a little card in it. Basically, they act like they're gonna miss you, but they're like, get off my fucking shit. No, I'm kidding. They're all very sweet, very nice people, so I can't complain. But here is the shirt that we got. Says anchors up in cruise, and then on the back it actually has the Carnival Ecstasy, established in 1991. This cruise ship is older than I am, and obviously don't quote me. Cruise ships are typically have a lifespan of I think when me and my wife were talking, it was like 20 to 30 years, and this ship has definitely surpassed that lifespan. So they're retiring in a couple months, but it's not a problem. With that in mind, I actually have to change my shirt. Let's see if I can show you guys. Yeah, dropped food on it during brunch. I brought 3 extra shirts, and I've already plowed through all of those. So I'm actually going to wear my shirt that I bought today, and hopefully I don't get anything on that, because if I do, I'm just going to have to walk around with a stain on my shirt. So with that in mind, I will catch you guys in a little bit. We're going to go do some trivia and then eventually get some lunch. Hopefully I will remember to take a picture of my lunch. If not, it is what it is.
Relationship isn't the crazy entity. Maybe that's what happens when a tornado meets a wall. All I know is I love you too much to walk away. You come inside, pick up the bags of the sidewalk. Don't you say it in my words when I told you this is my fault. Look me in the eyeball. Next time I'm the fifth at the drywall. Next time there won't be no next time. I apologize, even though I know it's lies. I'm tired of the game. I just wanna bet. I know I'm alive. She ever tries to begin, I'm tied to the bench, set this house on fire. Just gonna
your show is over. You go and say goodbye. We have done our best to serve you this truth. We have danced for you and made you smile. Forever been so lonesome we could cry. So wake me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll be there for me. Hold me like you never let me go. You're leaving out of one ship. We want to see you back again. We
Hey, what's going on, everybody? And haven't talked to you in a little bit. So I meant to actually update you guys before we went to dinner. But the wife and I fell asleep. Took a little nap. I'm curious what I'm drinking. It's just ginger ale with a little bit of grenadine. Sorry, the ice got a little small, a little crunchy. But yeah, basically, we went to go to dinner. And we fell asleep actually around 3:30, yeah? I fell asleep about 3:30. The wife fell asleep a little bit after. And basically, from 3:30 until about 5:45, we were sleeping. Basically, what we've done today is we went to do some trivia. We ate a lot of food. Most of which I didn't take pictures of. We went and played some board games because they have like a little library that has like books and board games. We actually played some Connect 4, which I haven't played in years, and we played some Scrabble. Yes, my wife violated me in both Scrabble and Connect 4. She wears that as a badge of honor, despite the fact that I am emotionally damaged. Insert emotional damage clip right there.
Emotional damage.
I'm gonna keep that in too, because why not? But yeah, so it's been a good day. Came back, we napped. I didn't update you guys, but after we napped, we went to dinner. For dinner tonight, I got the shrimp cocktail and the steak and ale cheddar soup, which was actually both are really good. The soup was excellent. And the shrimp cocktail was good as always. I've gotten their shrimp cocktail before on previous cruises because this is our 5th cruise, and it was excellent. Let's see, what else did we eat? Oh, I had the jerk pork loin for dinner. It was good. I've had better pork, like jerk things. This was very mild. I haven't shown you guys the food truck yet, but where we live at in Pensacola, there is a food truck called Jamaican Eats, I believe. And it is some of the best Jamaican food I've ever had. By far the best jerk chicken, but also the spiciest. Literally painful coming in and going out, but it's so delicious. But in addition to that, we had the jerk pork loin, which was good, of course. And then for dessert, we had what was called babalu cake. The babalu cake was a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Basically, the babalu cake is supposed to be sort of like a sugar-free dessert, or sugar-less sugar, I think. But it was alright. Had some fruit and nuts in it, and it was cake, and I don't know. It was definitely missing something that you would expect in cake, typically. So it wasn't the worst thing that I've ever eaten, but it by far was not the best. Normally, on the last day of cruising, they actually have Baked Alaska. So I don't know if they just changed that with COVID, but they didn't have Baked Alaska. If you don't know what Baked Alaska is, Google it. But it's really good, really delicious. So yeah, basically that's what we did today. We did some stuff. I took some pictures here and there. What I'll probably do at this point, since I didn't update you guys before dinner, I'll probably go ahead and plug in here like everything I ate and everything after this clip. And then after I show you what I ate, I'm going to show you some clips from the show, The Brits. So The Brits was a show that Carnival puts on with their crew, basically to, I guess, give sort of a, what's the word you would say? No, there's a word for it. A rendition, if you will, of some pretty famous British invasion bands, the Beatles, the Who, the Rolling Stones, Queen. I only captured a few songs, a few that I personally liked that I would want to keep and see in the future. So I grabbed those for you, so you'll see those. In addition to that, we actually grabbed a snack. We grabbed a ham and cheese sandwich and my ginger ale. So nothing special there, but yeah. So I'm going to close it out there. What you guys will see next is basically all of that stuff that I mentioned. And then after that, if I film anything tomorrow, because tomorrow is our debarkation, we embarked on the first day. We debark on the last day. Today is our last day on the cruise, unfortunately. This is day 5. So tomorrow we get back off in Mobile. which is kind of interesting. I'll probably talk about it a little bit more tomorrow about all that process. Hopefully I can get a clip or something, at least by the time that I get home. But we're also going to stop at Boosie's. It's Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's is a gas station. It's pretty popular on TikTok and shit. I'll probably show you guys my haul from Boosie's. But yeah, so other than that, I'm going to close it out there. This is a 5-minute clip of me just rambling about the shit that I did today. So yeah, honestly, as I've continued to embark on this vlog journey, I've realized 2 things. A, I do not like filming in public and talking. I find it very awkward. So that's why you haven't seen a whole lot of that. Most of what you're seeing is me talking in my stateroom, telling you about my day, and then showing you stuff about my day. So that's part of the reason why I don't do vlogs. That's number 1. Number 2, there's a lot of footage. So hopefully I can fit this all into one big video. If not, 2 parts, we'll see though. So with that in mind, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll check you out tomorrow on Debarkation Day. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So it is day 6 technically. This is Debarkation Day. It is a bright and early 7 o'clock in the morning. We are all packed up. We packed up last night. We're just getting ready and doing our last minute packing now. Then we're gonna go get some breakfast and then come back and grab our bags and go wait until we debark. We don't debark until about 9:30. So yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. It's been a great cruise. Been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed having a week off of work for sure. But yeah, so we're gonna go do that, finish up packing and whatnot, and then I will touch base with you guys here in a little bit. So this is being filmed after the end of, I filmed the end of the video. So I'm just gonna kind of plug it in towards the end before I close out. We stopped at Boosie's, Buc-ee's. I'm so used to calling them Boosie's. We got some, what is this, chopped brisket sandwich. Literally fucking amazing. All that. That's a legit barbecue sandwich from a gas station. We got a bunch of other shit too. We've been here one time before. And last time we got sandwiches, their chips, and then we got like their beaver nuggets. Beaver nuggets were all right. Not very good in my opinion. But then we got some cinnamon, what is it?
Pecans?
Yeah, it's like some kind of glaze. Is it glazed pecans?
It's just cinnamon pecans.
Yeah, like cinnamon covered pecan type things. Or cinnamon sugar pecans. So good. Honestly, that's the best thing that they have here. Those nuts are the best. But we got a whole bunch of different kinds. They also had cookie dough. So I was like, fuck yeah, I love cookie dough. Let me try some of that. And we got some white cheddar habanero, like popcorn puff type things. So honestly, spent like $50 in there. It's worth every penny. Also, I got a soda. Their soda, they actually have their own root beer, and it tastes like homemade root beer. I know it's not, but it tastes like it. So anyhow, I just wanted to slip this in. This is the last thing that we're doing like on our vacation before we actually head home. But I'm gonna enjoy my Boosie's brisket sandwich, and I'll see you guys later. All right, guys. So I didn't do much when we were disembarking. Honestly, it was very, very, very crowded. We went and got breakfast. I took a picture of it. I actually had corned beef hash and some sausage links. And then my wife actually had some really great French toast with, what was it, caramelized bananas. Oh man, super good. The bananas were so amazing. Super good breakfast. Our last meal on board, unfortunately. But yeah, we basically ate our breakfast. We actually had to be out of our stateroom at 8:30 this morning. So we woke up pretty early. We woke up at like 6:45-ish, got ready, went to breakfast, ate, came back, grabbed our bags, and then we went up to one of the decks, deck 9 specifically, to wait for them to let us get off the ship. So just a little insight for people who maybe have never cruised before or have never heard of any of this. basically, there are two ways that you can get off. You can either carry your own shit off, or they carry your shit off for you. And so if you let them carry your stuff off, they give you a luggage tag, and then you have to get off and pick up your luggage as you would with an airport. It's kind of a similar setup. However, if you take your own luggage off, this is what we prefer to do, they disembark you based on your muster station. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but muster stations are where you would go in case of an emergency. So if you had to abandon ship, or if there was a fire or some form of catastrophic failure, you would go to your muster station, and at your muster station they would direct you to a lifeboat. So what they did was they disembarked us by muster stations, and we were the last group. Which, not that I mind per se, because we got to sit on the ship for a little longer. But we sat on the ship until, how long would you say? About 9-ish. And then it's 10:11 right now, Central Time. So from the time that we were disembarked, at about 9, it took us about an hour to get to the stairs, go down the stairs. We had to go down 4 flights of stairs, because we could take the elevator, but there's so many people, and it's it was going to be forever. So we just took the stairs. People were being fucking dickheads too. There was a guy behind me, and he wasn't wrong, but there were people who were cutting him and us. They were just rushing down the stairs, and he was real pissed off at those people. And don't get me wrong, I get it, but I don't let it get to me. I just let it go. But he was real fucking angry, dude. I was he was back there talking shit the entire time. These people are within earshot, but he's just fucking talking shit the entire time. I was wow. But basically, we went down the stairs. We had gotten this huge line. They scanned our sail and sign cards, which, just for reference, this is what the sail and sign card looks like. Basically, you have a card that you purchase everything on the cruise with. So your drinks, if you want to buy food that costs extra money. Basically, the sail and sign card is your room key and your debit card on the ship. Basically, when you purchase things on the ship, it goes into your sail and sign account. And the sail and sign account is either hooked up to whether you have gift cards, cash, or if you hook up a debit card. So we had a gift card, so we put that on our account. We also had some cash. In addition to that, we also have my debit card for any charges over what we had in gift cards and cash. So honestly, it's a pretty sweet system. It's pretty, I would say it's pretty, straightforward, no nonsense. I mean, and they give you a bill at the end, but you should pretty much know, because on the app, it's called the Carnival Hub app, they tell you how much you're spending, how much they're going to charge you. I mean, honestly, with COVID-19, Carnival has improved their services tenfold. Wouldn't you agree? I would say 100%, because the Carnival Hub app is so much better now. You can find all of the menus for all of the restaurants on there. All of their stuff is streamlined. Not to say that COVID was a good thing, but specifically for Carnival Cruise Lines, COVID was a good thing, because Carnival beforehand, they didn't have a whole lot of technology that they would use. So while there was some, this basically kind of pushed them forward, I would say, a considerable leap. So basically what I'm saying is that the sail and sign cards are great. But back to what I was saying before, or actually I wanted to mention, if you're also curious, the sail and sign card colors depend on how long you've been on a cruise. If you have a blue card, that means you're a new cruiser. A red card means that you've been on multiple cruises, but you haven't, I think, how many?
Yeah, you're explaining that. The blue is first cruise.
Yeah, blue is first cruise. Red is
2 to basically 2 to 24 days.
Yeah.
On a cruise ship.
They count it by days. So once you've reached so many, because we went on a 5-day cruise. So the 5-day cruise, we have to reach 25 days, because the first cruise is blue. After your first cruise, you're red until you reach 25 days of cruising.
24 days, technically.
Yeah, 24 days technically, because on your 25th day, you become gold. So we'll actually be gold on our next cruise, which we're going on in January. But then after that, it's, what is it?
It's like 25 to 75, I think.
It's 25 to 75 for diamond?
For gold.
Well, how do you get to diamond?
75.
Okay, so on 75, well, gold is 25.
25 days.
Yeah, that's when you get to gold.
And then you get to 75 days, and then that's when you turn to platinum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so 75 days of cruising is when you're platinum, and then there's another step which is diamond.
And I think that's I could be wrong, but I think it's 200 plus.
200 plus days.
I could be wrong on that.
I think you're right. I feel like I remember you telling me that. But regardless, in order to get to that level, it is an insane amount of cruising that you have to be on. We've been on 5 cruises, 4 of which have been 5 days, 1 of which was a 4-day. Is that right? So, I mean, so we've been on, we're at 24 days. So our next cruise in January, we'll have surpassed the gold mark. So we'll be gold that time. For people who are like, oh man, he must be rich. I'm not, okay? People think that cruising is this like super expensive thing, but honestly, if you live near a port, it's going to be more cheap because you basically can book really late, because that's what we did. When we moved to Florida, we booked a cruise out of the Mobile port like 2 or 3 months in advance, and it was extremely cheap. I think I mentioned it before, but we sat with a bunch of people who also had booked cruises, because we were at our dining time was basically us and 4 other couples at this gigantic table. But basically all of us were talking, and some of them, their cruises were $600, $500, and ours was what? Total?
For before gratuities, it was like a little under $450 for both of us.
Yeah, and like, yeah, so, but like, that's less than $200, that's like $250 a person, basically. And versus theirs were $300-$400 per person. I think one of them even said like $600 per person or something like that. Whatever it was, it feels like they got ripped off, but they probably booked ahead of time. And not to say that booking ahead of time is a bad thing, because from a budget perspective, if you want to plan a cruise, it's better to have it booked in advance so you can pay on it versus having to shell out all the money. We just got extremely lucky because we had some money saved up that we could expend in this case. That wasn't going to in any way, shape, or form break the bank. Because if it was going to break the bank, we wouldn't have done it. But basically, what I want to say is that if you've never been on a cruise and you want to look into it, go to carnival.com. They even have like cruise people like who will help you book these trips, like trip advisors and stuff. And honestly, I would highly recommend it. It's no more expensive than going to like Disney. Honestly, Disney's incredibly expensive, given that you have to have a hotel, you have to travel there. But if you live near a cruise port, so if you live down like in the New Orleans, Alabama, Florida area, it's going to be relatively cheap for you because you can just drive and park there. But regardless, cruising is a really great way to vacation if you want to do it on a budget and you want to do something that's not like an amusement park, because the wife and I don't really care for amusement parks per se, just because I know from my wife, she has like vertigo and stuff like that. So, you know, it's like you don't want to get on a big old like roller coaster. It's not as entertaining now as we get older. But basically, look into it if you want to. Don't if you don't. Oh well. But I don't want to keep rambling too much. This is the closing here. You know, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. This will probably end up being 2 or 3 videos, honestly, because there's so much footage. So thank you guys again for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe, share, follow us on social media, and I think that'll do it. Thank you again for watching. Stay safe, stay happy, stay awesome, and stay healthy. We will see you in the next one. See ya.